My name is John Rees, but everyone calls me Jack the Fifer. I was born in Wales, but I've spent most of my life here in America. It's 1892 now, and I'm an old man. But I well remember leaving my native shores as a young man, disillusioned by the appalling working conditions forced on me as a young boy in Crawshay's mines and ironworks. So I left for America. I joined the New Orleans Greys in 1835, and yes, I fought at the Alamo against Santa Anna, and indeed, I was one of the very few who escaped the infamous Goliad massacre by swimming the San Antonio River. The following year, 1836, the Mexican army was defeated at San Jacinto, and I was rewarded with land bounty entitlements instead of back pay. Some say, like many others, that I claimed more than I was entitled to. But I'm not saying. Why did I return to Wales to work as a mason at Tredegar during a period of massive unrest and much talk of revolution, at a time when the young Queen was prohibited from reading Oliver Twist by her ministers, lest she be influenced by the anarchists? Well, I guess you could say I just liked living on the edge. I knew the Chartist leaders well. Frost, the Newport draper of moral force persuasion, who was found weeping when the revolution went wrong. Zephaniah Williams, publican and Harford's former mineral agent at Tredegar, together with William Jones, the Pontypool watchmaker. Yes, all three of them were sentenced to death at Monmouth, which was later commuted to transportation to Van Diemen's Land for life. I was sentenced to death also, but I was not there. Again, I got away. Many say I hid in the Welsh hills in Hirwaun for weeks before escaping back to America. But I'm not saying. I well remember that fateful night in November, when my military experience served me so well. In dreadful weather conditions, incessant driving rain, I led the Sarawi group down to the Welsh Oak at Risca, where we met up with Frost and Williams, and then on to the Westgate Hotel in Newport, where it was hoped to persuade, by force if necessary, the authorities to release Henry Vincent, our charismatic national leader, who had been imprisoned for publicly airing our grievances and demanding change through the People's Charter. The mayor, Thomas Phillips, was unsympathetic to our cause, so we rushed the foyer of the hotel. A shot rang out. This was a signal for the 45th Regiment of Foot Soldiers to throw open the shuttered windows of the Westgate and indiscriminately open fire on the crowd. In a matter of minutes, 22 Chartists lay dead or dying, and the mayor had been shot in the arm. Who fired that first shot? Was it me, Jack the Fifer, who led the revolutionaries down Stow Hill with such determined resolve and no little military skill? Well, I'm not saying. I have returned to America now, and I've been here for many years. I live in Holmbrook, California, and have become an American citizen. Frost, Williams and Jones have been pardoned, and Frost has returned to his native land. As for me, I am 78, and my time on this earth is running out. Do I regret our failed revolution? Zephaniah did. He is alleged to have done so in a confessionary letter, supposedly written on the convict ship the Mandarin. And why did John Frost stay silent so long, despite many of the Chartist demands now being part of Britain's legal framework? In John Frost's own lifetime? Like John Frost, I'm not saying. John Rees, alias Jack the Fifer, was true to his word, and he took many, many secrets to the grave.